Hi, Steve Von Brand here for the Bass College. The front is going away and we've got a high bluebird sky, so we're going to see what happens. We're going to get out here today at Primehook and throw swim baits. See if we can catch some of the bigger fish, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Well, there you go. I've located them now on the chatterbait, and that's what I was doing. I'm going around real quick throwing the chatterbait, see if I could locate the fish. And I've located them. Now I'm gonna, it's not bad sized either, it's like 2 3/4, almost 3 pounds. So I'm gonna start throwing the swim baits now and see if we can find the larger fish in here on the swim baits. I'm gonna throw a couple different ones. I'm gonna throw a Huddleston, Black Dog, Shell Cracker G2, Bluegill Imitation. I'm gonna throw a Spro BBZ1. Let's get him off and go out here and come off the first point again. About 3 feet deep. It's 40 degrees right now, and we're going to start throwing the swim baits, and hopefully we're going to pick up some bigger fish. And away you go, back in. Get him to head. He's got a wind coming up about 30 miles an hour. It's absolutely unbearable. He just wouldn't hit it. I finally put on this man's baby hook and the blue collar, the white belly, and went out here in the middle on the grass beds and picked up this one here. But man, it's tough. They're really turned off, I guess. You know, this front's come through and it's bluebird skies, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to get this one off. I'll see you guys. Well, I've managed to get back into a cove here where I'm out of the wind somewhat for a second. I've thrown swim baits for a couple hours. Not happening. Got a bluebird sky. The fronts moved through after those last 4 or 5 days of rain, and all the big bass were hitting, and now they've just completely turned off. I've thrown 7 or 8 different kinds of crankbaits after I got through with the swim baits. Caught one on a crankbait, like 1.5 pounds, and then I caught that one bigger one on the chatterbait. But they were in different types of cover. One was out in the middle, out in some milfoil. One was right up against the shore in some grass and some laydown. So you really couldn't develop a pattern at all. They hit 2 different baits and that was it. I did have a great big chain pickerel on about 4 pounds. I didn't film that. Way back in some shallows there where some pads were emerging, but it's just not happening. You just can't even force a strike. I've made several drifts in the same spots where I've caught 10, 15 bass a day before doing the same thing, and they're just not, they're not going to hit it. I guess I could go to soft plastics if it wasn't a 40-mile-an-hour wind. You can't even really work the swim baits or, you know, the soft plastic baits properly because the wind is so high. So I threw jerk baits too, even wherever it was possible, suspending and regular floating stick baits like a Rapala, that type of thing, Yazori, and a couple different stick baits. So anyway, I'm going to try another couple swim baits here while I'm out of the wind here in this cove and see what happens. And if not, I'm going to get out of here and regroup and get everything together, because I'm going to go after some bigger bass tomorrow in a different lake where I can flip some jigs into things and stuff like that. So hopefully we can you know, get them again. So until next time, Steve Von Brand for the Bass College. I'll see you guys down on the